EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Foxborough, where the Enzo Militia hopes to fire their muskets early and often inside of Gillette Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the New England Patriots.
And now, your defending Super Bowl champion.
On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. This guy's got the season started on the right foot, a home victory in the season opener. On the other side, the former coach of the Titans, now in his first year as the Patriots head coach, it's Mike Vrabel.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slye set to get this one going. And off we go from Foxborough. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. Now we'll get a pause here. An injured player, and it's A.J. Brown, who was hurt on that last play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third down, and they need 7. From out of the gun, here's May. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. We'll take this in back at the 16. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, Ward. Open man is Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. Room to run at the 35. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
Tennessee.
It's a big one for Tennessee. An even 40 yards. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Ward. And he cannot escape. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. The Marmion overshows. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Now Ward on 3rd and goal. That's to Robinson. He's got it.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Patriots offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. Greg, they say flush a game after you lose, right? But when you built up all year for the opener and you get blown out, is it even harder to flush for players?
Well, certainly that's the question, Mike. And regardless of how much the coach stands up there and you try to say, hey, it's a new week, we've got to move forward. And certainly that's the case in the NFL. If you let bad losses linger, you're going to find yourself in a bigger hole. So the problem is when you spend all week and you spend all season saying, okay, this is week 1, we're going to get off to a great start, and you lay an egg and you're non-competitive, the last thing you want in the NFL, Mike, is for doubt to set in. So we're going to find out pretty quickly here in this one. Was last week just 1 out of 17, and they're going to move on, or is this going to be signs of things to come as the rest of this season unfolds?
Now they'll pitch it out here. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down. Punt team on for the 2nd time already. And the kick's away. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, Gibson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Titans.
On 1st down, Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Ward. That one caught. It's Chimray DK. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And the Titans 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Now it's Ward. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
1st down, Tennessee.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. as they've got it with 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Spears. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll run here with Gibson. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown Titans. That his first touchdown of the new year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Titans are out to a 10-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. On the return is Achane. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener, and you play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good, and there certainly was a lot of it, but can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
It's a really well-designed play down in the red zone. We see teams run this time and time again, fast to the flat. What they're doing is they're putting a lot of conflict of responsibility. Those edge defenders in the run game, a lot of times are also responsible for the flat area in the passing game. So things happen fast, threaten those responsibilities, and let the running back do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, it's Tim DK. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Tennessee's offense returning to the field. Wan'Dale Robinson and company set to get back at it. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has an ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
Come to the line now for first down and 10. To throw is Ward. And he can't hang on. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now Gibson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
A carry now for Gibson. And yes, that'll get it. First down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
What a luxury, Mike, right? I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand them the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Throwing, Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Ryan Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago. And the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Achane. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts first and 10. To throw now, May. He'll locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard
To throw on first down is May. He's got a man, that is Kayshon Boutte. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. We'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good.
Here's May to throw it on first down. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
34-yard line.
To throw is May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Throwing on second down. May. to the left side and is hauled in by Booty. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Third and 5.
Here's May again. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. New England going to take their second timeout. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. May to throw again. He'll get this complete. That's E.J. Brown. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. They'll work now on second and 4.
At the 10-yard line.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. To throw again is May. And he is compelled to throw that one away.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Taylor Britt on the coverage.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Patriots are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing is Ward. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And this is Javonte Williams. He sees an opening and takes advantage of it, a 16-yard rushing touchdown. The Cowboys get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. From there, why don't we check out what's happening between the Falcons and Eagles up at the Link in Philly. And it's Jalen Hurts. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Eagles are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, let's get a look who's getting a hot start to the year. It's our impact player from Week 2, and it's this man. And it's Trevor Lawrence, one of his 2 rushing touchdowns on the afternoon. The Jaguars are out to a 2-0 start. They roll in this one. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Jim Radike now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Titans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Ward. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here's Gibson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 46-yard line.
Here's Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows. And if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
He's got a man. That's Tate. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down for Tennessee.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Once again, it's Spears. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, it's just the 3rd quarter. But anytime you can build a little cushion, I think you'll take it, especially in a spot like this, which makes it a 2-possession game.
On the return is Achan. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over.
The Patriots offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
It's a gain of
2nd down and 3. Once more, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd down and 3 coming up.
3rd down and 4.
They send Godwin in motion. 3rd and short. And here is May. That is caught. He got Godwin. He's still on his feet. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
A 56-yard
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
A good spot here, second and a yard. On the handoff, Henderson. Henderson gonna take it home. He is tough to bring down. Touchdown, New England. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
On the return, here's DK. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Titans offense and Tajay Spears getting ready for their next possession. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a run with their tight end. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
And it's 3rd down.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. 4th quarter begins on the ground. A gain of 14. Good way to start the 4th quarter with a 1st down.
Robert Spillane on the tackle. A gain of 14. 1st down, Titans.
Now it's Ward. We'll set up the screen for Gibson. Crazy. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain
1st and 10.
23 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Spears. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the Patriots 14-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but that is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Here's a toss left side for Henderson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. Behringer's punt is away. That is fielded at the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Their own 44-yard line.
The Titans offense and running back Antonio Gibson heading out onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Sly's extra point up and good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Achane. Yeah! The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, here's Henderson. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
3rd and 3.
They send Godwin in motion. And they're not going to get another playoff here. So a lot to do as we hit the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. They'll drop to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On the ground, Gibson. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. Now, 1st down throw for Ward. A short one there to Bellinger. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 14.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Here's Spears. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first
Brought
down.
at the 18-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Titans.
They'll run here with Gibson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made by Harold.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing, Ward. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.